on this video, bro, that means you want to learn how to snap an ankle. And that right there is exactly what I'm going to teach you, alright? So don't forget, this is all I need from you. Like the video, subscribe, and share, alright? Hit the bell. And that's it, bro. We getting right into business, just like that, bro. Thank you. Now, I think it's important for y'all to know that these moves I'm showing you aren't just moves. I'm showing you combos, so you're going to be putting these joints together, all right? So for the first move, you're going to need Tyrese Haliburton hesitation. So put that on. All right, so ball in right hand. You want to hold right trigger, right? And then you want to flick the right stick towards the off-ball hand, so the left, all right? So once you do that, you're going to get this animation that you're looking at right now. Now, the reason that people like Tyrese Haliburton so much, and I really like it too, is simply because it's like the left stick cancel from last year. If you don't know about that, it's basically it's a misdirection. All right, so it makes your defender get faked out. All right, so it makes it look like you're going left. It makes you look like you're committing towards running left, just for you to quickly change directions and run the opposite way. So like, it's really useful. Now, it's the exact same thing going to the right hand. So ball in left hand, you want to flick the right stick to the right while holding turbo. It's all the exact same thing. You'll get the same move, all right? All right, the next move that I'm going to teach you, it combos with the move I just showed you, and I'm going to show you in the clip. But first, you're going to need a certain behind the back for this, right? If you have a lower ball handle, like in the 80s, I suggest using Darius Garland. If you have a higher ball handle, that's when you want to use Kyrie Irving. All right, now this behind the back that I'm about to show you, you have to know, it's really important that you understand that you cannot just trigger this move off the rip. You have to do a move beforehand in order to trigger this move, all right? That includes a crossover, step back, behind the back, bro, whatever it is, bro, you can do this move out of it, as long as you do a move beforehand, all right? Now, in this specific case, we just did the Tyrese Haliburton hezzy to the left. And this means in order to trigger that behind the back, you have to double tap the right stick towards 5 o'clock. Mind you, you do not have to hold R2. It doesn't matter if you hold it, actually. Like, you really don't have to. You can hold it if you want to. Like, if it makes it easier for you, you can hold R2, you mean? But you don't have to. You don't have to hold turbo. Bro, you're doing the exact same thing vice versa. So all you're going to be doing is flicking the right stick twice downwards to 7 o'clock to the left. And that's how you're going to get the behind the back the opposite way. So you learned about the Tyrese Haliburton hezzy. And you also just learned about the aggressive behind the back. And now you know that you can do it out of that move. But let me show you what it looks like when you do it, right? Because I'm telling you, you combine those two, it's vicious. All right? It's vicious. Just don't forget to let the move play out, all right? That hesitation has to play out so you can actually trick the defense, all right? Now to the next move. All right, so this next move is an escape move, and what you need is a Chris Paul escape. And yeah, all you need is an 80 ball handle to get this. And I'm telling you, this joint is tough, all right? I'm gonna teach you how to do the walk back in this move. That walk back is fire. Now, Chris Paul is for the small guards, right? But you tall guards, bro, y'all got Kobe Bryant. And trust me, it's triggered the exact same way, bro. All right, my tall build coming out soon. 2K did a little something different this year, right? Now they have combo moves inside the escape moves, right? And this is what I'm about to teach you how to trigger. And this is how you get the walk back. It's flicking ball hand to off ball hand or off ball hand to ball hand, and you'll trigger a certain set of moves, right? And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. In this case, right, in order to trigger that walk back for either Kobe or Chris Paul, you're flicking to off ball hand, back to ball hand. And that's how you'll trigger the walk back. But you have to be holding R2 to do it, right? So make sure you're holding turbo the whole time. You flick to off ball hand, back to ball hand. Straight like that. That's all you got to do. Now, that's only for the walk back for those specific escapes. If you want to do it with any other escape move, you'll see that you can trigger a lot. And I mean a lot of other animations, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to give you an example, right? I'm going to use Darius Garland's escape move. You got to remember, though, you always got to pay attention to the ball hand. So it's going to be ball hand to off ball hand or off ball hand to ball hand. You can't just be throwing stuff together and not paying attention to that, bro. All right. All right, real quick, let me show you, right? So I'm using Darius Garland escape right now, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right stick and while holding turbo, I'ma quickly flick left and then right. So off ball hand back to ball hand. And this is the move I'll get right here. This is why you always want to pay attention to what hand the ball is in. It's like you'll dribble around and then you're not paying attention to where it is. And you just start randomly doing another move that you didn't mean to do. Now you lost the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, always pay attention to that. But now, ball is in left hand. We want to trigger that exact same behind the back. How do you do it? I just taught you. You want to go off ball hand back to ball hand, all right? So in this case, it would be right then left fast, all right? Holding turbo, don't forget that part. All right, let's try it out. This is literally for any build, bro. Like any sig, bro. This is any escape. This is how you break it all down, bro. All right, you need to pay attention to what hand the ball is in. You can trigger any animation that you want to as long as you pay attention to that part. You gotta know, hold the trigger, hold the right trigger, turbo. All right, step one. Then see, do you want to go ball hand to off ball hand or off ball hand to ball hand? They're gonna trigger two different animations, and that's what you're looking for. All right. Alright, this next move isn't necessarily an ankle breaker. It's just an easy way to get past your defender if you have strength in your build, right? You want to have the bad strong handles, and not a lot of people know how to activate it. So I'm gonna show you real quick. This is not gonna be a long draw. Alright, so basically you want to make contact at an angle, and then once you make that contact, right, you want to go ahead and flick the right stick up, and then that's gonna trigger a crossover. And that's gonna send the ball going right through their legs, bro. Easy bucket, easy bucket. Now, the build that you do see me playing on is my everything do it all in one build. That's exactly what it's called. Don't ask no questions, bro. Now, if you want the build, I'm definitely gonna put it in the end card, so you'll be able to click right over to it, all right? Now, to the next move. And as requested, I'm gonna be going over the L2 cancel. For those of y'all who don't know, this is the L2 cancel. It basically has you do a crossover and change directions very quickly. All right, now I'm going to break this move down in 4 steps, right? First is run, then hold L2, change directions, and then release L2. All right, it's pretty simple. All right, so what you got to understand is you're going to be holding L2 a little before you change directions. So it's going to be like about a half a second before you switch directions, all right? That's gonna be the annoying part right there, bro, figuring out that timing. But once you figure that out, bro, I promise you, you're gonna be cool, man. Anyway, to the next step. Now, don't forget, run, hold L2, change directions, release. Now, like I said, you hold L2 a half a second before it's time for you to change directions, all right? Now, once you got that timing down, you're gonna switch ball hands, right? So all you're gonna do is do a crossover, bro. So in this example, the ball is in your right hand. You're going to do a crossover to the left. Just make sure you don't release L2 too soon, because then you'll go into like a protect ball animation, right? You want to release L2 once the animation of you crossing over is finished. All right, so don't forget again, run, hold L2, change directions, release L2. So when you're running, you want to hold L2 a little before you start to change directions. Once you change directions, you wait until the move plays out, then release L2 so you don't get a protect ball animation. You can just continue dribbling or just run to the paint, whatever you're going to do, right? All right, now with that being said, do not forget to check out my latest video, bro. I definitely dropped a build video like a good day ago. I've been on the grind, y'all. So please, again, if you made it to the end, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share the video, bro. Like, and hit the bell. I need that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And with all that being said, bro, God bless until the next one.